Queues are growing at German public testing centers where waiting times are often more than an hour, as the country reached 100,000 new daily COVID-19 infections for the first time. Health Minister Karl Lauterbach has reiterated his calls for a general vaccine mandate, which he says should come into force by May. It's a concern shared by the UK, where Health Secretary Sajid Javid insisted that the health crisis isn't over, despite the government announcing that it's lifting all pandemic restrictions from next week.
We must learn to live with COVID in the same way that we've learned to live with flu.
In Eastern Europe, COVID cases are spiking, with Romania, one of the EU's least vaccinated countries, suffering a second consecutive day of record new infections, approaching last year's October figures.
There are very few people at the vaccination centre. That probably has to do with the lack of a proper politics from the government. There's not enough mobilisation of the population. I'm not sure why there are so few people here, but these anti-vaccination influencers, probably all of these have an effect.
Poland health workers say they are exhausted and overworked and are afraid Polish hospitals are not prepared for another surge. Meanwhile, health authorities predict the number of infections could double in the coming week.